All right, y'all. So I am at the AfroTech conference. This is day one. I'm about to pick up my pass. All right, so I just checked in at AfroTech student pass. Yeah, I finessed it. It's about a good half off of the regular price, which usually runs about $700. So far, I've seen quite a few people here. There's supposed to be like 25,000 people that are coming to the city. I mean, the city of Austin was expecting north of like $20 million in revenues from this event, so it's going to be lit. And I'm gonna show you all what my AfroTech experience is gonna be like. Let's go. All right, so not gonna cap to y'all, there was very little going on day one. It was quite underwhelming. A lot of just meeting people. So my advice to you, like as soon as you touch down, just be ready to network and meet people. The crew behind us, we were mobbing. That was maybe after just 3 hours, just walking around, talking to people and just seeing what they do. You're gonna meet some interesting people. A lot of like-minded individuals. Look at that, everybody was vibing. Like I said, there really wasn't much to do, so this is just a montage of beautiful black people from all around the world. We got a little bit of band action. It was a nice little performance, nice little icebreaker before the speakers came out.
Who do we have? Any Atlanta family in the house? All right. What about New Yorkers? Oh, East Coast in the building. All right, what about any West Coast family? Where my West Coast family at?
All right, so at the conference, they did advertise a talent portal to us to submit our resumes to. I don't know how much confidence I had in it, because just knowing the details that I had listed and knowing that somebody would have to dive into this to look at resumes later, I just don't know how much trust I got in it. But hey,
various companies come to AfroTech.
Who knows, why not shoot the shot for the opportunity, you know?
Who also bring a diverse perspective. If they want to hire them, if they want to do business, if they're looking for innovation, they come to us. It is challenge yourself to go to a session where the topic is something you don't know about. You need to come here and you need to learn something new, because you never know how that information can be valuable to you in the future. And then lastly, the energy that we're seeing right now, where everybody look to the left and the right, you all went and found somebody new, do that all weekend. Step out of your comfort zone. I know some of y'all came here in groups. Some of y'all are here with the homies. Some of the OGs y'all know from back in the day.
This whole entire event is networking,
you never know who you are going to meet at AfroTech. Whether it's your co-founder, whether it's a future employer or employee, or your future spouse. All right?
No cap, Jeff was a little out of pocket for this one, but there are a lot of young, beautiful, ambitious people at this event. So look, there's definitely some opportunity if that's what you're looking for.
They are false.
After the talks, it became party time. I would not have believed it if I didn't catch it in 4K, but this man Jadena hopped out with a solo cut, performed one song, and dipped. Again, vibes on vibes. Literally became a cookout. Look at that. The finest footwork. All right, y'all, it is day 2 at AfroTech. After yesterday's events, I was extremely tired. I was out all day socializing, networking. I love the vibes that are here right now. Today, I'm going to be spending the majority of my time at the Expo Center, shaking hands with companies. Not to say I'm particularly looking for opportunities, but you know, opportunities present themselves sometimes. Fit on, check that. Yeah, I'm clean and I'm ready. We're about to see what it is. I'm gonna take y'all on the journey. Let's go. All right, so the floor was massive. Just think of like the largest Fortune 500 companies and they were probably there. All right, so the experience has been pretty great. I got to shake hands with a couple of companies. All of them were pretty welcoming, talking about the opportunities that they have, more about their company. It was a really cool experience, really cool vibe. I went to a couple of seminars at this point. One was about how the culture is changing with the work from home environment and how companies want people to come back and nobody really wants to come back, and just how to maneuver that space. The other one that I went to was about Expedia and just the travel industry, how they're opening up more opportunities to cater to Black travelers, and having reviews about how they may have been treated in any country around the world and the restaurants and their experiences. As you all may know, I love to travel, so I will definitely be tapping into those tools that Expedia has to offer.
So after walking the floor, I went to Google's lounge event that was up the street, and it was really nice. They had a bunch of snacks, knickknacks, and you could even talk to some of the Google partners. Evelyn, an Austin-based YouTuber, was speaking at the First Stop Creator Shop, and it was really cool getting to meet her because, I mean, she's a creator I aspire to be like. Stepped outside to catch a breath and some views, really nice. And then it was back to the floor. While on the floor, I discovered the Riot Games booth, and although there weren't any opportunities for me there, I decided that this did need to have a montage because League of Legends has eaten up so much of my life's time. Why not, right? They were inviting people out to an event as well that was going on later that evening, and I attended. Again, it was vibes. Riot Games was hosting the cookout. And of course the parties don't stop there, they go all through the night. There's always going to be something going on at AfroTech. And then you wake up and you do it all over again.
I'm the Senior Vice President of AfroTech and Talent Inclusion. I am so excited to see all these beautiful faces.
So I didn't catch too much of this conversation, but apparently AfroTech will be rolling out a membership program to have professional benefits that go on all year round and, you know, not just at the conferences.
Because the magic that happens here at AfroTech, the question is always, how can we have more? And we firmly believe that AfroTech is magical because AfroTech happens once a year, but there are elements of what we do that we can replicate. And part of the membership is not only facilitating these connections and this networking, but it is the learning. It is a slew of benefits that we'll be excited to hear what you all want and roll out over the next few weeks. And in addition to just the community, we know that many of you
At Shopify's booth on the exhibit floor, they were giving away free merch that they had purchased from Black shop owners. Free marketing, I love it.
All right, guys, so it is day 3 at AfroTech. It has been draining, to say the least. So much, I'm socially drained at this point from the amount of networking, amount of parties, the amount of just speaking with multiple companies. It's tiring, but I can tell you that I feel like there has been a great benefit from the network and the people, just like listening to these speakers as well. There's so much value here.
I tried to hit up the Google Lounge event on the 3rd day for the 2nd time. Yeah, it was not gonna happen. This line was wrapped around the building. It was actually ridiculous. But I did book for this Zillow house party event like months in advance, and that's another thing. Look, guys, if you all start looking into the event, start booking ahead of time. Jermaine Dupri was out there. It was an entire vibe. It was lit. After the day party, I attended a black event. I had to run the spade statement. I put in work. This is the very last day. Again, there was really nothing going on. This was an Afro culture party that was going on at Soho House. And that was the last night. Partied it out. And that was a wrap on my AfroTech experience.